Diana Ross's journey began in Detroit, Michigan, on March 26, 1944, where she was born as the second of six children to Ernestine and Fred Ross Sr. Her early life in the Brewster Douglas housing projects was modest, yet it laid the foundation for a remarkable story of perseverance, ambition, and talent. Growing up in Detroit during the 1940s and 1950s meant witnessing a city in transformation. The booming auto industry fueled economic growth, while the African American community fostered vibrant cultural expression through music, art, and activism. These early influences shaped Diana's worldview and ignited her passion for performance. Her mother, Ernestine, worked as a schoolteacher and emphasized the importance of education, instilling discipline, dedication, and strong values. Her father, Fred Ross, who served in the U.S. Army, also emphasized responsibility and self-control. Diana attended Cass Technical High School, where she discovered her first love, fashion design. The school's comprehensive program allowed her to study clothing design, millinery, and pattern-making skills, talents that would later influence her iconic stage costumes and public image. Alongside her studies, young Diana also showed early leadership and ambition, working various jobs, including a position at Hudson's department store. These early work experiences taught her lessons in presentation, customer service, and professionalism, all of which would later serve her in her entertainment career. Her childhood neighborhood, though challenging, was alive with music, from gospel choirs to street corner doo-wop groups, creating a musical environment that prepared her for her future in the industry. The Ross household itself was full of music, from her mother's love for classical pieces to her siblings' interest in the latest radio hits. Diana grew up immersed in a rich variety of sounds that helped shape her versatile vocal style. She also witnessed the early stages of the civil rights movement, experiences that would later influence her determination to break barriers in entertainment. These formative years in Detroit laid the foundation for Diana Ross's rise from a local girl with big dreams to a global superstar, showing how talent, determination, and cultural influences intersected to shape one of the most iconic figures in music history. Diana Ross's first step towards stardom came with the formation of a teenage group that would eventually become the Supremes. Alongside Florence Ballard, Mary Wilson, and Betty McGlown, the young women performed at local venues and talent shows, showing early signs of persistence and determination. Their goal was to join Motown Records, the legendary label founded by Berry Gordy, and they often hung around Hitsville, USA, hoping for a chance to be noticed. Early support from Motown stars like Smokey Robinson helped them secure auditions, and in 1961, they earned their first contract. The initial years were challenging. The group recorded several singles that failed to chart, earning them the nickname No-Hit Supremes. Despite these setbacks, the group continued to work hard, rehearsing for hours and refining their sound, choreography, and stage presence. The breakthrough finally came in 1964 with a song, Where Did Our Love Go? Its success, though not immediate, eventually propelled the Supremes to superstardom. The recording sessions revealed Diana's growing confidence as the lead vocalist, while the group's synchronized movements and elegant presence became their signature. Between 1964 and 1967, the Supremes dominated the charts with hits such as Baby Love, Come See About Me, and Stop. In the Name of Love, becoming Motown's most successful act. Their music appealed across racial boundaries, helping to break down segregation barriers in entertainment. They performed at prestigious venues and appeared on major television shows, setting new standards for African American performers. As Diana's star power grew, internal group dynamics began to shift, and in 1967, the group was renamed Diana Ross and the Supremes. This change reflected her emerging status, but also created tensions within the group. Nevertheless, Diana's talent, determination, and ambition were clear, setting the stage for her transition to a solo career. Her early experience with the Supremes provided not just fame, but invaluable lessons about persistence, professionalism, and leadership, laying the groundwork for decades of success. Diana Ross officially launched her solo career in 1970 with the single Reach Out and Touch Somebody's Hand, establishing her identity as an independent artist while maintaining a connection with her audience. Her follow-up hit, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, became her first solo #1 song and showcased her ability to command attention through powerful vocal delivery. During the 1970s, Ross experimented with musical styles from soul to disco, demonstrating her adaptability while maintaining her signature sound. Her 1980 album Diana included hits like Upside Down and I'm Coming Out, which became anthems for a new generation. Ross also transitioned into acting, portraying jazz legend Billie Holiday in Lady Sings the Blues, 1972. The role required intensive preparation, including studying Holiday's mannerisms and vocal style. Her performance earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress, marking a significant achievement for African-American performers in Hollywood. In 1975, she starred in Mahogany, playing a fashion designer turned top model. The film allowed her to draw on her early interest in fashion, showcasing her versatility and dramatic range. She became involved in costume design and eventually took over directing duties, demonstrating her growing influence in the entertainment industry. Ross's fashion sense became iconic, with stage costumes, hairstyles, and wardrobe choices setting new standards of glamour for African-American women. Her looks from sequin gowns to tailored pantsuits influenced trends worldwide and continue to inspire designers and celebrities today. Beyond her performances, Ross's attention to visual style helped create a distinct public image, blending elegance with dramatic flair. Her influence extended to museums and collections, where her costumes and memorabilia are preserved as cultural artifacts. Through both her solo music career and fashion choices, Diana Ross emerged as a multidimensional star, commanding respect for her artistry, style, and pioneering impact on popular culture. Diana Ross's lifestyle reflects the success she achieved through decades of hard work and artistry. Her iconic estates, including the Greenwich Mansion, Miami Beach property, and San Marco Island residence, showcase her appreciation for luxury, privacy, and sophisticated design. The Greenwich Estate is a 14,000-square-foot mansion featuring sweeping entrances, marble flooring, and a professional-grade music room designed for optimal sound quality. Its main living spaces flow seamlessly, combining elegant architecture with comfort, while outdoor gardens provide tranquil spaces for reflection and entertainment. In Miami Beach, Ross embraces modern design with waterfront views, open-plan living, and advanced home automation. The San Marco Island residence highlights tropical elegance, with soaring ceilings, ocean views, and thoughtful landscaping. Across all her properties, Ross maintains a consistent personal style, blending luxury, privacy, and functionality. Her automotive collection further reflects her taste for elegance and performance. Highlights include the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow drophead, customized for her stage gowns and public appearances, a Chrysler 300 representing contemporary luxury, a Mercedes-Benz AMG, and a Cadillac Escalade for family use. Each vehicle is meticulously maintained and tailored to Ross's preferences, demonstrating a balance of style, practicality, and legacy preservation. These estates and vehicles are not merely possessions, but symbols of her journey from Detroit to global superstardom, reflecting her taste, success, and careful attention to detail. Diana Ross's personal life has been as rich and complex as her professional career. Her relationships have shaped her experiences, family, and public image. Early in her career, Ross had a relationship with Motown founder Berry Gordy, resulting in the birth of their daughter, Randy Suzanne. Though their romance ended, they maintained a professional and respectful partnership, highlighting Ross's ability to balance personal and career matters. In 1971, she married music executive Robert Ellis Silberstein, who adopted Randy and helped provide stability while she transitioned into a solo career. The marriage produced 2 daughters, Tracy Ellis Ross and Chudney Ross, and though it ended in divorce in 1977, the couple maintained amicable co-parenting. Ross's later relationships included Vassie's Gene Simmons and Norwegian shipping magnate Arnaz Jr., the latter producing 2 sons. Though their marriage ended in 2000, Ross remained close to her children and adapted to international travel, mountaineering, and cultural experiences introduced by Naz. The tragic death of Naz in 2004 affected her deeply, Yet Ross continued to support her family while maintaining her public responsibilities. Across all these relationships, Diana Ross demonstrated resilience, independence, and balance, setting an example for working mothers and women navigating high-profile careers. Her children have grown into successful adults, a testament to her dedication as a parent despite the pressures of fame. Beyond her career, Diana Ross has devoted significant energy to giving back to the communities that supported her rise to fame. In the 1970s, she established the Diana Ross Foundation, focusing primarily on education initiatives in Detroit, her hometown. The foundation has provided funding for music programs, instruments, and scholarships, ensuring that young musicians, especially those from underprivileged backgrounds, have the resources to explore their talents. Ross has consistently emphasized the importance of arts education, believing that music can empower and transform lives, just as it transformed hers. Her foundation also expanded to other causes over the years, including support for individuals with autism through music and movement therapy programs. Ross's involvement helped bring awareness to the therapeutic benefits of creative arts for children and adults with developmental challenges, demonstrating her understanding of the broader social impact of music. Additionally, Ross has supported celebrity fight night events, the Muhammad Ali Parkinson Center, and the Elton John AIDS Foundation, raising millions of dollars and contributing to crucial social and medical initiatives. Her advocacy has extended to environmental causes and public health efforts, reflecting a holistic approach to philanthropy that addresses both immediate needs and long-term societal improvements. Diana Ross's charitable work illustrates the ways in which she has used her celebrity not just for personal gain, but to elevate others, particularly the next generation of artists. Her philanthropy complements her legacy in music and culture, showing that her influence goes beyond performance, fashion, or wealth, and into meaningful contributions that shape lives, communities, and future talent across the globe. Diana Ross's achievements have been recognized both nationally and internationally, cementing her legacy as a cultural icon. Her contributions to music, film, and fashion have earned her numerous awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016, presented by President Barack Obama, which highlighted her role not only as an entertainer, but as a trailblazer shaping American culture. In 2019, she received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, acknowledging a career spanning over 6 decades and her influence on multiple generations of artists. Ross's success with the Supremes and as a solo performer broke racial barriers in the entertainment industry, paving the way for future African-American artists to achieve mainstream recognition. She performed at historically significant events, such as President Bill Clinton's inaugural celebration in 1993, demonstrating her role as a national cultural ambassador. Internationally, her performances, including the 2019 Glastonbury Festival and the 2022 Queen's Platinum Jubilee in London, introduced her to new audiences and solidified her standing as a global music icon. Beyond awards, Ross's work has been preserved in museums and collections worldwide, highlighting her historical and cultural importance. From stage costumes to personal memorabilia, these artifacts allow future generations to study and appreciate the depth of her contributions. Her influence spans music, fashion, film, and social progress, showing that her impact is multifaceted. Diana Ross represents more than just a star. She embodies the evolution of American popular culture, bridging gaps between communities, generations, and artistic disciplines, leaving a legacy that will continue to inspire artists and audiences alike for decades to come. Diana Ross's vocal style and musical versatility have profoundly influenced generations of singers. Her voice, which matured over decades, combines natural talent with refined technical skill. From the bright, youthful tones of the Supremes to the mature, soulful interpretations in her solo career, Ross has consistently demonstrated adaptability and mastery. Her phrasing, emotional delivery, and ability to interpret lyrics uniquely have set her apart from contemporaries, making her performances compelling and timeless. Throughout her career, she has explored various musical genres, including Motown soul, disco, pop, jazz, and standards, often reimagining classics with her distinctive artistic lens. Ross's live performances, meticulously arranged for pacing and emotional impact, take audiences on a journey through different eras of her career, showcasing her ability to connect with fans of all ages. Contemporary artists frequently cite her as a major influence, drawing inspiration from her vocal precision, stage presence, and ability to reinvent herself over time. Her crossover success into acting also provided a model for modern performers seeking to expand beyond music, demonstrating that artistic versatility can coexist with commercial success. Furthermore, her approach to contracts, merchandising, and creative control served as a blueprint for artists navigating the complexities of the entertainment industry, influencing how performers manage intellectual property, branding, and revenue streams today. Diana Ross's musical legacy extends beyond individual songs or albums. It encompasses a philosophy of artistic integrity, innovation, and resilience that continues to shape the landscape of popular music and performance art. Diana Ross's influence on fashion and stage presentation is inseparable from her musical achievements. Early in her career, her looks with the Supremes established new standards of glamour for African American women, blending elegance, sophistication, and visual impact. Sequin gowns, tailored pantsuits, and elaborate stage costumes designed with designers such as Bob Mackie became part of her signature identity, inspiring fashion trends both on and off stage. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Ross continued to redefine style, experimenting with bold contemporary looks while remaining true to her elegant persona. Her fashion choices were not only aesthetically striking but also purposeful, enhancing her stage presence and reinforcing her public image as an icon of confidence and empowerment. Many of her costumes are now preserved in museums and private collections, considered cultural artifacts of the 20th century. Beyond clothing, Ross's mastery of movement, timing, and audience engagement set a standard for live performance. From televised appearances to global tours, she demonstrated how visual presentation could complement vocal talent, turning concerts into immersive experiences. Her ability to combine artistic vision with business acumen through costume design, stage production, and branding provided a blueprint for future performers. Ross's legacy in fashion and performance is ongoing, as designers, entertainers, and young artists continue to study her style, stagecraft, and poise, proving that her influence is timeless, both as an entertainer and as a cultural trailblazer. Diana Ross's journey from the streets of Detroit to global superstardom represents more than a story of fame and fortune. It is a testament to talent, perseverance, and vision. Across decades, she has continuously evolved as an artist, demonstrating an uncanny ability to adapt to changing musical trends while remaining true to her distinctive style. Her work with the Supremes established her as a pioneer, breaking racial barriers in an era when opportunities for African American performers were severely limited. As a solo artist, she solidified her place in history with chart-topping hits, innovative stagecraft, and bold ventures into acting, fashion, and entrepreneurship. Ross's influence goes far beyond entertainment. She has set standards in business acumen, creative control, and personal branding that have guided generations of performers seeking autonomy over their careers. Her philanthropic endeavors further enhance her legacy,